Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Should be good to go. There you go. Got one of these Madeleines going. Only 3,000 deaths? Wow. Well, we were in the middle of this. Oops. Very nice. Not as nice. Alright. Oops. A little too early on that jump. As in from the wall boost. Hello. Right. I need to give it a little more time so that I can actually build up the boost. Missed. But yeah, we're back at this today. Oof. Oh, nearly died there. Right, please acquire a coin. A key. Oh, that's death. Oops. Oh dear. Somehow that was a little too fast. Hello? Right. I don't understand. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. You can skip bouncing that. Oops. Yeah, I mistimed that a little bit. Yeah, I don't think those respawn, so... need to be a little bit better at it. Oh, right. Oh dear, oh dear. That's me being a dum-dum. A little too far there. Nope. Oof. Maybe if I timed it better, huh? Right, up, you fool. Nope. No, 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 no. Ain't happening like that. Ah. That was sloppy. Okay, this room. Right. That's kind of poopy. Mistiming it a little bit there. Okay, that works. Now it's even slower, so... I need the dash, please. Oops. Go above and beyond, I guess. A little bit early. That's not a dash. Oof. There we go. Better. Got a bird. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Give me half a moment here. I just need to... I'm gonna wait a little bit. Just so I can test the sound on the stream, because... So, I need to hear if... Okay, yeah. Because the... There we go. That was just me listening to myself. The... like, equalizer died, so I cannot actually see if... I couldn't see if I was actually transmitting anything at volume. Got you! Finally! Now, where's Granny? Oh no! Are you okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Wait, please don't leave. At least tell me. You're part of Granny, right? If you have to go, then take me with you. Madeline, stop! You can't go with her. Shut up! You couldn't force me to give up on the mountain. And you can't force me to give up on Granny. Go away. I'm not forcing you. I'm asking you. I miss Granny too. She meant a lot to both of us. Then why is it so easy for you to leave her behind? It's not easy. Maybe I pushed us to get over it too quickly. But this isn't healthy either. I just want us to survive this. I know she's gone. And this is just a dream. Catching this bird won't bring her back. I'm so sorry, Madeline. Let's wake up, and we'll face this together. No, not yet. I want to set things right first. What do you mean? The bird. It's trapped here because of me. We need to help it escape before we leave. Granny wouldn't want it to be stuck like this. You're right. Let's do it. But as soon as we're done, we need to wake up. This place is so weird. I want to go home. Nice. Gotta free a bird. And it's helping me get over places now. I like that they use the bird to do vertical or horizontal stuff. Like you had like a vertical power before by using the other self. Oh no. Thankfully, you don't have to use a grab button for any of this. Oh no. That was sloppy. Missed. Oh well. There you go. Okay, right. That's not how you do it. Ah, right. You want the blowfish to explode here, so that you can get actual movement. Oops. Too early. Aiming is hard. No, it's not. Yeah. I hadn't missed that, huh? I fired, and I missed. There you go. No? Darn. Very nice. Teamwork, etc. Very good indeed. No! Apparently. I see these, like refresh crystals, and I'm thinking, oh, it's possible to get up there and do it that way, but I will never achieve that level of proficiency. Too early. Too soon. Too garbage. Righto. Thank you, bird. Oh, hang on. Right. Again. Very nice. Oop. Right. That's not the move. Right. For this section, I actually have to pay more attention to where part of me goes. I know it is possible to, like, for sections of this, to ignore both the bird and or like part of you. But that just means I sometimes just forget to pay attention. Where, you know. Alright. Oops. Trying to remember how to do this. And I'm bad. Bad and gay. Oops. Alright then. Oop. Oopsie-daisy. Okay, again. There we go. Ah, right. Right, that's the one. Nice. Okay, I'm an idiot. I think I need to... Yep. Nah. Like I said, if you go too far, they will assume that you're skipping them, so they'll move to the next position. Which is something that part of you didn't do in Summit back then. Like in Summit, you have to touch all of the locations. Oops. Right. Also, hi Fossil. How you doing today? That was a poorly planned. I suppose ending is the correct word, huh? I need this thing. Shoot, right. This is the thing I was so bad at the first time around. You're playing Hardcore Master in Terraria. You broke again. You made another world whole again. You mean a whole nother world again? When's China gonna be whole again? The Ming Dynasty, maybe? I'm bad at timing that because it's from a higher altitude, so I feel like it's just like, oh, this is where I get the dash back. That's where I should be doing but nope. Right. Let's see if I can do it without wave dashing. Yeah, you can. Which makes that a lot more consistent, because if you can just use hyper dashes. A whole new world, a brand new place to ravage me. I'm bad at singing, don't you know? Also, it doesn't feel right to sing something like that when there's completely different music in the background. I need to actually hit that, please. Oops. Right. The last one has to be a wave dash. Because I land so far forward that there's no way I'm getting a hyper out of that. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Please. That's too far forward. There we go. Now that I remembered. Ah, right. This is the one where I have to time a dash at the end. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. I need to be better at that whole thing. Crouch dashes help here a little bit. Because you can now be a little higher up trying to get through these. Oops. Not by a lot, but it should, as long as you're close enough. You have to be real close to the actual thing you're trying to get through, though. Mm-hmm. But I think it might fuck with that last thing I keep dying on a little bit. Yeah. Probably. Oh, yes, audio hiccup. Slam your face into. When you actually get into the rhythm of it, it it feels nice, okay? I may as well die here. Right. This thing is a lot harder to execute than a lot of the things we've been doing so far today, because it's rapid execution. Ah, right. Gotta hit yourself. And you need the bird, you absolute fool. Slam your face into a dream place where you know you belong. I did that the wrong way around. Go somewhere else than space. I can't sing, but here we are. Because if you you don't get your dash back when you like dash into those switches the first time, but when you destroy them, you do. And I keep forgetting that. Right, that's a wall boost requirement. Oops. Please go faster. Not like this. Ah, what is actually landing on a platform, you fool? Oh, this thing. Let's go, bird. This is it. We're almost out of here. Let's do this. For Granny. For Granny. Sorry. That was, I like the visual effect here. This is normally the last screen, but, I said there was gonna be a whole lot more when I ended it yesterday, and I meant it because we're doing Moonberry. Which is very hard, and I can't do this, so I may as well die. Hello? Oh, may as well die again. Thank you. I'll accept that. But that ain't right. This is also the longest screen in the game, I believe. Which is why it's gonna take a while even if I do it well, considering how bad I am. There you go. I need to do that a little bit faster. Nah. All right. No! Bird! I was holding the jellyfish. Don't do it. We're trying to save you. We are trying to save you. I'll give you a good deal. What are you buying? A rescue? What are you selling? A parachute? Do you wish to die? Because you're gonna die if you keep these up. Alright, let's, No! Where? Ah! That's frustrating. Alright, let's get this dash bag. Wonderful. Alright. The little the thing about this section is that, yeah, you have the binoculars at the beginning, but they don't actually show you up here. They show you the first third and the last third. And there's a lot of electricity here on top of shit. I thought I cleared that one. Pardon my language. There's a thing that you may notice about this level going through it, or this screen. And I'm not gonna say what, but let's see who can spot it out of the people who haven't seen this before. If somebody actually watches my channel, you know, and haven't seen it before. I missed the refresh. I was trying to play it safe, and then it got me killed instead. Wow! Wow! No! How did I miss the bird? Bird, can't you do me a favor? Catch me while I fall? Yes? Well. Here we go again. Fast falling is immensely helpful on that part. Fast falling, if you didn't know, makes sense that you would be pressing down. But I realized this is one of those things I never explained. Alright, let's go. Just gotta scratch an itch here. Otherwise I'm gonna get too distracted. All these moving parts. And if you fail, you gotta start over. The longest checkpoint in video gaming history. And wouldn't you know it? Gotta go all the way over here. Again, it feels like there should be a checkpoint up there. There is not. There's nowhere to stop. You think you're grabbing the jellyfish, when really, you're just taking a hold of your own misery and squeeze. I forgot that thing falls. I shouldn't have grabbed onto the edge. I should have neutraled. Oh well. Can't win everything, I suppose. There we go, just enough. Thankfully, that thing pretty much always in the same location every time you get there. because you're forced to keep moving at roughly the same pace. Alright. Really? Oh boy. Would you perhaps save me from my own self? Yes. I just wanted to go over and under and everywhere else. But trespassing was not allowed. I have become evil. Oh, that was an almost. Alright, let's play it safe here. Wonderful. Let us proceed upwards at an increased velocity. Actually, do not increase the velocity, because that usually means you bumped into one of the blowfish. Will blow you out of the way. Like you are already dead. Right. I tried to be fancy. Fancy on the battlefield is no way to be, son. Let us proceed. The proceedings from all of these letters that we have harvested shall go to a pain relief. This way, you don't feel like you've failed at all. Hopefully that one cutscene happens soon. Yes, there's a cutscene for like a small one. Like if you die at the end of 5A, there's one as well. Where the game's giving you encouragement. Like in Temple. Like, you can still do this. Just breathe. I thought I was gonna hit the springboard. Well. If it's muted, then... why? Isn't that like half the point? You could just watch a walkthrough. Let's be honest here, though. I don't think I could do a Let's Play, like a regular old Let's Play, like, not streaming. Like, I can carry some conversations, but not by myself for that long. Well, the recovery is fantastic, but then I screwed it up. This is fine. I just got gravity athletics. The upper body strength of Madeline is a sight to behold, to be honest. You'd think bodybuilders can, like, lift themselves several hundred times on, like, monkey bars or something. Madeline can spend an entire day there. Apparently. Provided it is in the form of a parachute. And you know, if something gives her any sort of, like, upwards boost, you can just go straight back into it. There we go. This time land on the spring. You baboon. You apricot. I could go for some apricots right now. It's the weather for it. Oh, some, like, fruit dumplings with apricots on them. Or strawberries. But strawberries are expensive over here. Stupid expensive. Because everybody needs them, apparently. All the time, always. You know, they can sell it at a premium. Check fruit dumplings. With cottage cheese, sugar, melted butter. That's it. That's it. That's a dessert I could go for as dinner every day. Well, maybe not every day, but fairly often. Oops. Almost had myself a death there. Right. I should have aimed for the one on the other side, and I was a dum-dum about it. Would I perhaps learn from my mistakes? Impossible. Horribly punishing, but it's not actually that, like, yes, it's, there's only one solution, and therefore it might seem hard, but compared to some other things earlier in the game, this is just, like, endurance. It is the longest screen in the game, by far. Except maybe one. For, like, checkpoint-wise. And... you know. The very last thing you'll do in this game, probably. This room is also why I think that, like, assist mode to get yourself to where you have been is fine. even if you want to play the game quote-unquote legit. Because there could really be a checkpoint right here. Poobie. It is also the, you'll get, like, better at it over time. Next time I die, because I probably will, I'll show you something, like, yep, there we go. Like, if you look at here, this is what you get to see with the thing, and it goes to about here, right? It continues around, and you can see the very end of this. That's where you're going. But you can't look up. You can't look up. It's not a thing you can do. So seeing what's in the middle is just not a thing. So it is very much trial and error. So, you know, binoculars good, but they don't let you see the whole thing, and there's no checkpoint. The very last thing you'll do, unless you care about the extras, and I missed. I threw the parachute jelly, and I missed. So I threw it again, but it wasn't in my hand, so I suppose I missed. Yes, I will keep making that joke. Especially in this game. I went too far. Are you alright, Madeline? We're so close, but it feels impossible. Come on, just a few more tries. We can do this. The game gives you, cutscene encouragement. I never trust myself on this, like, transition. Alright, let's go. You can grab another dash there, just in case you don't feel safe. Honestly. Bah, 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 bah. I'm just gonna get myself over there, because what in the hell was that? Pardon my language. I didn't mean to do the top slide there. I wanted to play it quote-unquote safe by getting the dash, and some push. There it is. Because, you know, that thing is in the way when you're doing the feather. So that's what I wanted to do, but instead I hit the very top of the fish, so... No! 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 I was stupid. Uh-huh. Okay then. All right then. That felt a little bit unfair. Just a little bit. Let's sigh. Not actual sighing, I'm saying the word for it now. That's how that felt. Not even a real sigh, just kind of, it happens. And I wish it didn't, but what can you do? I know what I can do. I can do better. I'm sorry, but right. All right. There we go. I ended up grabbing the jellyfish, and it didn't feel good in the way that it happened, and now I have to actually wait here because I didn't do this normally. Oh, I know. About that time, eh, chaps? The thing is, I know it's gonna take me a gajillion years to get through the last section here, which is why I'm personally okay with giving myself the slight advantage. Alright, let's play this safe. I wish right now that I had speedrun tool on, like turned on, just so I could make a checkpoint up there. Righto. What a time, eh, chaps? Can't let go of it while I'm still in the boost. Basically, advanced bumpers is what these things are, and I don't have to appreciate their existence sometimes. Why is it constructed that way? How can I be that fast? How? Why must you do this to me? Why must you do this to me? I don't understand. Jag skjønner ikke. Or something like that. Suddenly I start speaking a different language. How do you feel about that one? I can complain in 8 different languages if I so feel like. Not going to. Okay, this time things will be different. Yeah, they will, and I've had enough. Let's turn on invincibility. It's not quite the speediest thing, but it means that I don't die to the floor. Right, I need, I'll play like a dingus. Okay, never mind then. I'm just going up here. I tried playing nice video game, but you don't have a checkpoint for me. You know, I don't even need to open that thing. I can go down here. Grab. And experience wind, which shouldn't be here at this point in the game. It shouldn't be wind at all. And it gave me vertical wind. But I'm just apparently turning inconsistent at this part of video game. Oh, well. The problem is, with all of the levels I've been going through the past couple of days for this week, I have a bit of a cramp still. So this is really just a... like, eventually the time will expire, and I cannot do this anymore. Which is unfortunate. I should just trust myself next time and take the speed and go all the way anyway, instead of going for the refresh. Alright, let's proceed. Okay then. But okay. Did you know that I just failed? Because it decided that it was so. The gods of the video game and physics in video games have spoken. I will never defeat Oleg. That was either somehow slower or faster. I don't like it. I don't like it when that happens. I don't want to have to go around. I want to have completion. I wish to succeed at the video game because what I'm struggling with isn't the first part. Oof. I'm gonna do myself a favor here. Because fight me, that's why. I have basically shown that I can at this point. I may have a problem here, as I do not have the updraft. But I shouldn't need it. I don't even remember it being a thing, but, you know. Hey, hey, hey. Hmm. Didn't that be turned off by now? Oh well. There we go. Feather turned off. That did not fail at the same kind of things. There we go. Okay, so just gonna explain this for a moment. It's possible to go to the end here after I smash this thing. So if you continue after the bird to the right, there is a... that's the ending, if you're just going for the ending. We're going for the moonberry, which requires you to go back here. Unfortunately, I screwed that up something badly. But I have shown how that is done, essentially. I'm gonna do myself a big heckin' favor and go back to where we were. Because I really think there ought to be a checkpoint if you make it back there, because that's technically a secret already. I'll tell you when the checkpoint is, but... right. Okay, let's go for that again, but succeed this time. It's just the movement is stupid here. Because the very ending has you just auto-scrolling to the finish without you having to do anything. It's the bird and the part of you like taking turns throwing you to the ending. Can we not? Because as you may have noticed, and that's the quote-unquote secret, there are pieces of terrain scattered around here that you don't interact with because they're inside of the electricity when you're doing your pass-through here. And we're going to use them to climb up to the top. Because if I go here, you just end up here. Just go straight up. Say goodbye to her for me. I'm gonna return to map though. Go back into here. Just so you know, that's the ending. Like, yes, you have to control the feather and everything by holding straight up, and then it catches you off guard with the dash at the end, which you can miss. It's just... again, I really wish the checkpoint was over here. And not where it is when you actually do the moonberry. I have to actually land down here too to get... Yeah, because I needed that thing, so I'm just gonna get myself up there. Just so we can actually do the stuff. My hands are getting extremely tired, and I don't want to have one extra day just for the moonberry when we're this close. Alright. I don't quite remember where the checkpoint is, but I think we passed it down there a little bit. That or it's here. Like, you actually have to get here without dying. Thankfully, it is very hard to actually die here when you've gotten this far. Yeah, here's the checkpoint. Quite a lot of it, isn't it? Okay, you grab the double dash. Then you'll have enough. Really? Just need the... Oops. Yeah, unfortunate. There you go. Banana. I remember this this block, and I'm definitely not doing it the correct way. And I maybe hit it correct this time. I wasn't sure I was gonna actually succeed that time, so... I'm glad there's a checkpoint there, otherwise, you know, having to do all of this without dying on top of, like, the long one. I don't know about that. Oh boy. Squeeze. Right, that's not a platform you can land on, doofus. Actually land on something! Why must the camera not let me see where I'm going? I don't like it. I am trying to land. So I don't have to go all the way back up. And I don't like it. Don't like it, me. Anyway. Dramatic complaining over. Let's actually breathe and do it correctly soon. Oh. Just get the down. There we go. We're up here now. There's a thing about, like, the game teaches you Bubstrop of all things. You have to change where you spawn, essentially. Thing about this room is that if you miss it all, you're basically dead, even if you could land, but the screen's, like, bottom part, like, moves up, so you die if you fall anyway. Too far up. I think this is actually the very last screen for Moonberry. There could be one more, but it's been a while, I don't remember. I'm an idiot. It's the same trick multiple times, and I keep forgetting. Right. It is not actually the same trick. It's, or at least there's an easier way of doing it. Wouldn't you like it? If stuff like this felt more consistent? I know it probably is, but for somebody of my skill level, no. It feels like I'm doing something completely wrong. Despite, you know, doing it the way that looks correct. Right. I'm a dum-dum. You are dum-dum. Bring me gum-gum. The one funny scene from that movie. Because the Moai is the best character. Everybody else is just annoying. It's true. The Moai knows what he wants. It wants, perhaps. I don't judge. I shouldn't be judging. I shouldn't be guessing either. Hmm. Okay. That felt like it would have been the solution, but I'm missing something. The specific part is just where do I let go of the jellyfish so that I can actually have it land on those springboards. Right. Directional changes. My arch nemesis. Meet again. I forgot you existed in things that are not speedrunning. Like rapid ones. In succession. Without any sort of break. Not really, anyway. Ay, 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 ay. You can do that better. Do it faster makes us stronger more than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Nobody could actually grant Daft Punk's wish. That's a little bit sad and unfortunate. What they wanted was like for somebody to be considered better than them in that genre instead of people just doing like remixes or copycat stuff. And, you know, that's a shame. Need something to talk about while I fail at this. Okay, I have a question here. Is this the final screen? Yeah, I think so, yeah. The very final. I know I could have filled in more time, but I have a fire engagement. So this is kind of the rush to just finish up this, and I know it takes forever for me. Especially because I hit far too high up on that block in particular. Thankfully, this is a thing. Which I then proceeded to screw up because I forgot to let go of the jellyfish. All right. Well, that's death. Okay. That should have been boosted. Thank you. I hit the buttons and everything. Ourselves over. The music here is so relaxing, but it's the kind of like... It's the lobby music for some kind of fighting game or something. Really? Oh, that's a shame. Come now. You can do that better. And better still. I could have recovered that, and then I didn't. Oh well. Here we go. I missed that. And that sucks because I don't think most of those respawn. Like up there, the double crystals. Alright, let's just get up and over for once without any fuzz. Ikke noe knussel, jeg tek alle sju. Norwegian, but with a heavy accent. It's also a reference to an ancient, like, well, maybe not ancient book, but like a short story that's considered like one of the classic pieces of literature for what's Norwegian literature, so I don't know if they teach it in anymore, but you learned it in grade school, or the equivalent, primary school. I just know that pretty much the entire curriculum for all steps of schooling changed the year after ours, so because there were just reforms upon reforms in like the school system back then. I could get into that. I could get into the politics of that. But I'm very afraid that nobody actually cares if I start on it. It's an introduction in things you ought to know as a foreigner about Norwegian politics. Like, if I had to explain it. I'm sure my take on it could perhaps be better, quote-unquote. Like, the people who did that stuff, there are upsides to those, like those parties, but I don't like what they did. I don't like why they did it. And it's also one of those things that people don't want to talk about. Or rather, they don't know about, right? Is more correct. Which is why it might seem like the hot take on why the, in large quotation marks, the most popular party don't know what they're doing and have never done so. Like, I don't even care about the politics at that point, because all of the parties are similar enough with some minor differences in the long run. Because a country has its values that, like, eat at everything, and then because we have a multi-party system, it's not just like one or two parties running everything, they have to cooperate. But yeah, that's certainly a thing that people who support those guys will be like, no, you're wrong, and here's why. I'm just like, yeah, that's nice, but did you know that they do all of these things, and regardless of everything else, that's not something I care for. Okay, so for this one, right, I gotta... There we go. I had to take a moment to check. You can fly up on the right to, like, check what's there, but... anyway. We made it up here, where the moonberry is. Wow! So this time, it's just not... She doesn't say goodbye to her for me. I guess. That's not a cutscene thing you get here. But I wanted to show off the moonberry. Here's the ending to Farewell. Granny! Hey there, kiddo! It's so great to see you. I didn't know what to do without you. But you aren't real. This is just a dream. So what? And that didn't stop you from coming all this way. You finally found me, and now you care that it's just a dream? Quit making excuses and say what you need to say. I'm sorry that I didn't come to your funeral. I couldn't do it. I just shut down. That sounds familiar. Hey, what do I care who showed up to that thing? I'm dead. Funerals are for all you suckers stuck living without me. Thank you for looking out for me on the mountain. You helped me so much, and I really miss you. What am I supposed to do now? Just keep going, like nothing happened? Like you aren't gone forever? Wow, it's animated and everything. There she is! Long time no see, Strawberry. Hey, Theo. It's been forever. You went off the grid. What happened to you? Yeah, sorry for not responding to your messages. Or answering your calls. Or replying to your emails. I kind of had a breakdown when Granny died. And then I felt weird messaging you. Look at those flags. I love them. I thought maybe you were mad at me for disappearing. It snowballed from there. Yeah, I know you. I figured the funeral might have triggered your anxiety. No big deal. Next time, at least let me know you're still alive. You feeling any better? Yeah. I'm finally starting to come to terms with it. Oh, the cat blinks too. I love it. When I first met Granny, I thought she was crazy. But then I got to know her. And I thought she was mean. But she knew what I needed to hear. And she really helped me. I miss her a lot. Yeah, me too. I honestly thought she'd live forever. Oh, that reminds me. I have to show you something. Oh? Remember how I told you my grandpa went to Celeste Mountain when he was younger? Well, I was going through some of his old stuff with Alex. And check out this photo I found. You don't blink. Is that Granny? With your grandpa? Theo, that's amazing. Oh no. Madeline is Granny. Number 2. She's gonna live on the mountain now. Deliver article by 0415. Huh. I wonder what article. I wonder what she writes. Theo, that's amazing. It looks like they were friends. Just like us. It really sucks that they're gone. But it's nice to know that we share the mountain with them. Yeah, that is nice. Wait, that is nice. I sure hope Theo doesn't die first. Well, I hope they both pass away peacefully in their sleep when they're old and at about the same time. I don't know, that's one of those things that depends on your genes, I guess. For me, it's very up in the air. I could die young-ish, like 70, depending on who I take after, or I could live to 110, depending on which family I take after. More in that, like, respect. Only 1,000... The first time I went through this, I know I cheated a little here, but I had some 3,500 deaths, if I remember correctly. So there has been an improvement. Only the good die young. I'm evil! Honestly, you may have a point there though, because my grandfather on one side, my actual grandfather, not the one that I grew up with, but the one that I'm related to, he survived so many things, so many heart attacks. He lived 10 years past his expiration date. And he was an awful person. But my grandfather on the other side also lived to about 100, so... but then you have, the grandma's family on one side. There, they kind of don't live that long. For a variety of reasons. Anyway, enough talk about sad things. I think that's a nice way to end it for people who, like, play the content and then never pick up the game again. It's a good way. It's a good way to do it. I'm gonna write Covert Muffin. Okay. You guys have a good one, and, I guess that's it for today. I gotta figure out what I'm doing next, though. That was about 2 hours. I was right yesterday. When I tried to gauge how much I had left. I could switch games now, but I'm gonna at least cut the stream short here just for, like, posterity's sake, so that I can upload it all in one package to YouTube without having to do anything about it. Like, no editing or anything. Anyway, have a good one. Cheers.